Alright, well the win streak is over, but that doesn't mean we can't go again. It doesn't mean we can't go again. I guess that's what I think. Is panicking beavers. Beavers when they hear running water. Standard. Standard beaver behavior. Standard beaver behavior. One of the other things this week that's obviously been memed a bunch already. I feel like I just want to ignore this, but maybe this is the one time I take the pygmies. There's some joke there about being like a pick-me girl, but like pygmy. There's something there. I don't know what it is, but it exists. Just know that that thought went into my mind. We're gonna have a big fish. Can it get the job done? It can, actually. Amazing. Well, this could be one of the... Oh, that's interesting. I mean, that's a lot of stats, to be honest. She's a pick-me till she see my horse. So, yeah, something. At least maybe. Part of me wants to sell this. Part of me wants to just sell this and take this to then combo this with this. It's a lot of stats, but I think I'm just gonna do this. Second nearest friend ahead. Something like that. 1, 2. Yeah, sure. Try it. Sure, try it. The NVIDIA DLSS 5 AI powered bullcrap that was getting memed all week. Some pretty good ones. There were some pretty funny ones. It's very much like RTX on / off meme, except AI filter pictures making things like yassified or whatever instead. Okay. Alright, we have a level next turn. We have 2 levels next turn. There you go. That's something. They're going all in on the health. Okay. I respect that. Now we really need that rambutan fish. That's what we need. Don't wear it out. Alright, buy this. Instantly sell it. Because we want to do that, and we want to do this. Those are pretty tempting things. This could be a temporary take. This could just be... I mean, we could just have this as a big guy that we take, potentially, as a thing. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Granted, last run I had a whale shark, it did not go well, but... Okay. Alright, alright. There's something to be said about what we got going on. Elephant onto your fellow there is an interesting choice. Interesting choice there. Having the elephant kill your entire team. Don't know if that's what I would have gone with, but sure. I don't even know if I've ever gotten this to level 2. A 12-12 is kind of no joke. I'm pretty tempted to just get rid of the Thunderbird, if I'm honest, because I want the level from this thing, but feels like it wouldn't really make sense with this strategy, but I don't know, maybe it does. Ah, just abandon the fish. Do the right thing. Abandon the fish. Just abandon the fish. All friends fainted. And I probably shouldn't even bother to do this. Strike the bird down. Could've. I'll do this as a potential level. I'll definitely want that. We're not doing that, though. Random fairy fella. Granted, level 2ing this thing doesn't really make that much sense. It's almost better to just keep... It's a little bit better to just keep the fish, but at the same time... Oh, at the same time, what if they just give it to you? At the same time, what if they just give it to you? What if they just do that, and then we just instantly get rid of it? That seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Alright, what do we got now? Rambutan? Big dog. What up, big dog? Okay, okay. I like that. Does this also... No, this isn't a perk, so that doesn't actually work, right? No. Okay. I think I gotta get rid of this. I think I gotta bring this in. It's just a good guy, even though it doesn't really do anything necessarily right now. It potentially could. It potentially could. I'm going to roll for the level 4. Or the tier 4 whale shark thing. Did not get there. Did not get there. My tortoise that I had that last run didn't even get to fight, so you know, it feels like this time I at least gotta let it get involved a little bit. Get involved. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Could do a cool spawning thing with this, you know, like this and then here, but not really room for all that shenanigans, I think. There's also a world where I'm thinking maybe we might get rid of this, because, you know, you can kind of combo these together as well to some extent. And I did get the achievement already. 6 out of 10, 5 health though, kind of. Albatross blowfish. Yeah, but how are you gonna fit all that? I mean, albatross with the tortoise and blowfish in between I get, but there's really not room. I mean, unless you get rid of caladrius, but then if you're getting rid of caladrius, then you're getting rid of fur trout, and then if you get rid of that, you need like you need a moose or something in here to then start giving everything health. But I do see, I would, if this was a moose, then boom, sell those instantly, bring this in, sure. But I think, given what's here, you can still kind of have this pair with hurt triggers, just to get extra health and stuff, even though this is only level 1, which is also kind of meh. Well, I'm definitely taking that this turn, and we'll decide later. We can decide later. Kind of has me interested. So if I go next turn, if I get rid of Pengobble, you kind of want this level too if you're doing all that. Tier 4. Oh, so that doesn't even work with the tortoise yet anyway. Alright, well, let's keep it like this then. For the moment, let's keep it like this. 4 squad, huh? I don't think that's gonna work so well. Also, the Pengobble doesn't have all those extra stats it had that last time, which makes it not as good as it was when I was getting that level 3 achievement. Okay, that's acceptable. That's acceptable. I guess, well, okay. Roll first, I guess. Yes. Okay. I'm pondering my orb, I guess. this more likely to get more hits and then get more health. So that's kind of why I'm thinking that. I'm also wondering, would I rather have blowfish or rather have triceratops in this spot to then give health to the tortoise or something? I don't know. I don't know. I simply don't know. I simply don't know. Okay, they got some. They don't really have stuff to work with the Caladrius, so I'm not sure what that's about necessarily, but I would say that worked. I think the easiest, straightforward thing to do is this, and then think about it. Well, that doesn't change too much. So, basically, would have this in front, and then pass to these, and have it be a Triceratops instead of Blowfish. Because then give more health to this, so that then maybe it does more. Getting the buffs, having a big thing up front to maybe take care of a big thing, so that these can do more work. I think that's where I want to be. This is interesting. Obviously, you get one for free and then can pass back, but I guess that's not the strat I'm going for. Maybe just because. I guess I don't know. Speaking of not knowing, though, I guess that, I don't know, I can say that didn't work so well that time. Yeah, we just need things to be a little bit bigger is the main thing here, really. We need to get some more chickens, some more lasagnas, toss those onto these so they can survive a little bit. I don't think I want to use gold on the fur-bearing trout, though. Okay, that I would do. And then I also do that on this. Yeah. I will do that on these. Interesting. Ouch. Now I like that. We live. We live. Okay. Pokemon Go players, apparently through the past multiple years, have unknowingly been training delivery robots with all of their, like, billions of pictures or whatever it is that Pokemon Go players have been doing. So that's apparently been happening this whole time. No one even knew, which is, yeah, been used to train with like the 30 billion images of Pokemon Go players like walking around outside. I don't think that was like initially part of the plans necessarily. I think they probably just had the date, because Pokemon Go was sold to like some other company recently in the past year or two or three. So I think it's something to do with that. No, we don't want more attack. We want more health. We want more health, and we want more wall chicken. More health. Want more wall. Is this pet box choice? Gain 3 health. I mean, I guess I'll just use this as a whatever you call it. +2/+2 pair. Pokemon Go deliver this. Alright, that's pretty good. We got a big guy back there, but it's not enough. Okay. It worked. Hurt trigger-ish, mana-ish, random whale shark-ish. Run. Kind of a weird team. Dub. A little bit of a funky team, not fully streamlined to one strategy or the other. But, you know, it existed, I guess, and worked in that sense. So there's, you know, it was a bit of a discombobulated underdog. Well, maybe not an underdog, but it was discombobulated at the very least. Oh yeah, yes, Chuck Norris did die. Kind of, you know, internet using all of the memes of the past. And then a lot of the internet also learning that, wait, he's not particularly a good guy, unfortunately. I guess you would rather double dip the strawberries to get more perks on this. So but at the same time, I feel like people aren't necessarily, like, people weren't really trying to like celebrate Chuck Norris, the actual guy. It was more like the idea of the meme and like what he stood for in that sense, I suppose. Which is something I can get behind a little bit more. I guess I have to do like this, right? Yeah. These don't really do anything. I mean, they do things, but they don't do things with this thing. I'm gonna roll. Give the highest attack -1 and more health. Well, we did learn that this is the week to be doing that with the thing that converts health into attack. So I guess I'll just do this. Even though I don't necessarily think that I'm keeping the hummingbird long term. What happened to you? What? Why did your team look like it? Okay. Luna, generically pretty decent. I would like to probably roll for a level for next turn. That's not really the one I'm looking for, but okay, perfect. We can level the we can level the snail and then sell it to make room for the other fella there. Ouch. But we're not gonna get used to that strawberry, but we will still win, so it's fine. It's fine. The tuna, that's what I'm looking for. Granted, you'd rather have the health with the tuna, but you know. Okay, we could cuckoo tuna hurt triggers. We can mess something around there. Maybe it is just to get rid of this level potential, but it's +4. I mean, +4 is no joke. +4 is no joke. Maybe get rid of the mana. Maybe we don't need the pen gobble. Maybe we don't need the pen gobble. And we can try no whale shark. Why not? Nice. Alright, well maybe we will try the whale shark, but we can also try this too. Fortunately, this is gonna make your stats different, right? Instead of this one. That's what we want. That's why I had the bacon frozen, but Seagull definitely doesn't seem like the way to go there. But okay, we're hoping the cone snail can trade. Oh, good. Okay, but we still get an extra hit there, and then we get an extra hit there. Okay. It worked. It worked. It worked. I'll give this to you. Now we probably should get rid of the cone snail. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, ideally level this and get rid of that instead, but I mean, come on. But I mean, come on. What are we doing here? And then we don't have gold to buy the shark anyway, which is fine. I kind of don't even kind of want the extra hits there. Alright, great. That's fine. You get rid of all my health. I shoot. I live. I trigger. I kill. Oh, well, we lost anyway. That's okay. That's okay. We can take a loss. There's room for that. Level into something awesome. I mean, these are... I mean, that is kind of undeniably awesome, to be fair. And you know what? Maybe I'm not doing the whale shark now. Maybe I'm just ignoring that, like I said before. Maybe I am going to attempt, for some reason, to do the Saola. Despite it maybe not being the best. Okay, actually, well... turns out the whale shark would have been a good choice, but... Alright, that's what I was hoping to see. Yes. Yes. All of this. Yes. Now we're pretty much just looking to get rid of this and get a moose, and then just... kind of set sail, as it were. I don't know what the optimal order is supposed to be for these, by the way. I have no idea. I mean, but that seemed pretty good to me. That seemed pretty good. I mean, you could almost argue the Saola in front so that it dies and then isn't getting hit by these other triggers, like the health from these and this and, you know, etc, etc. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to level the Saola though. I will attempt to level that, sure. This could, I mean, I don't think I've taken a tuna the full way, have I? I have, apparently. I'm probably not gonna waste the gold on that. I don't think. I think I'm just gonna keep rolling. Well, I would have had a level there. Basically, I guess I've only been rolling for tuna in this because these are both tier 5s, which is, hindsight, obviously, not particularly smart, but just means we can roll for the moose next turn. Alright, I do like this. It takes all that minus health stuff. I do like that. Very close to a win, but you know, pretty good. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not opposed to the armor, god damn it. Bobby. Where is this moose? Where is this moose? Oh, there's a level on that at least. There's the moose. Okay, so next turn, we'll have the moose. Next turn, we'll have level 2 cuckoo. Cuckoo. Whoa, a bear. That must have been a red panda move. That's probably gonna be bad for me in the sense of they're gonna go to a lot of spawn, but darn. I think if that lived that one hit, there might have been something to, might have been some moves to make. But it's time to moose. Time to moose. Yeah, just roll, but that's a bummer. That's a bummer, but you know, that's the moose life. That is the moose. Why did you do that? Why did you give them all to the cuckoo? That's a little frustrating. They're also running hurt trigger, which is weird. They don't really have hurt trigger stuff. Alright, well, level 2 cuckoo did go crazy, to be fair. Alright, nice. Still don't think I'm going level 3 on that. I'll take that. PETA would be a nice buy. Obviously, it's not gonna happen. Level 2 moose would be nice, of course, but not gonna happen. There we go. I think geometric tortoise in the back still makes sense, because again, it's most likely, I think, to work with the cuckoo stuff here. Like spawn, it gets hit, it might shoot somebody else and then get another spawn out of it. That's the idea, at least. That's the idea, at least, which is why I'm gonna toss that on there. Music has stopped, because they think I'm not listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'd rather just roll for, yeah. Here, 1. Okay. Okay. It has enough. Give it to the hurt trigger fellas, please. That's a pretty scary mana team. That's a pretty scary mana team. But I got a pretty big tortoise. But you're gonna spawn a big guy. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Level 2 as well. Level 2 as well. Yes. Yes. Arguably? Okay, I have an achievement there. I was gonna be sad if I didn't have this achievement and then didn't give it the chocolate. Okay. The turtle deals more damage the bigger the hit on it is. This is true. This is true. But we also kind of want these things to give stats to the turtle to live longer as well. That's my other thought process, I guess. Also makes it more likely for that to trigger, which is good. Okay, take this. 22 health. Everything on the team has a lot of health and not so much other stuff. Nice. Also kind of nice. Level 2 Triceratops would be appreciated as well. Arguably, I should maybe... Ooh, that's a lot of tomatoes. Although I got a lot of health in the back. I guess you're right in that it is only shooting for one, but... I guess it didn't matter, huh? I don't know. I don't know. I guess especially when there is... PETAs, maybe you don't want to be doing a bunch of 1 damage hits. Something to be said about that. This, you know what this would have been the right time for? This would have been the right time for the geometric tortoise, albatross, blowfish in these 2 spots. And then that way these are actually shooting for more, and then this makes even more sense to shoot the multiple with the cuckoo birds, because then it's doing whatever it was, +3 or +4 damage each time it shoots, even though it's 1 damage or whatever. That would be something that makes some sense. So okay, two more 10 wins, back on the streak, no problem. Back on the streak, no problem. Albatross wouldn't buff the tortoise, really? Let me read it. I believe you. I just, for my own, for the sake of the viewers that aren't in the chat. Oh, it's only ever tier 4. I assumed when you leveled it up, it was, you know, like this kind of thing, where it would be work for tier 6s. But, okay. Apparently that would not work. Oh, so then that means, oh. Ugh. Much less exciting. I mean, for the blowfish it would work, but then you don't really have anything else it works for, I guess. I would have buffed 2 herd pets. If something snipes them, I guess. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It sounded better than it actually was when you gave it any amount of thought, which is something that happens when I play this game. You get excited over the idea before you think about it, just like how I got excited that apparently a new species of plant-eating dinosaur was unearthed in Korea. But you know, who's counting? Anyway, that's that.